Show's over.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Speechless. I am your host, Kev Phares, 23-year-old conservative commentator, host of Speechless, not only the radio show, but also right here on YouTube. Make sure to not miss a minute of any of my content, to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment what you think, share with your friends, and all that fun stuff. But let's get right on into it. Singer John Mellencamp, I'm told he's a former Cougar, has hit back after a video went viral of him walking off a stage at a concert in Ohio after the crowd had heckled him. On Monday, video surfaced of his concert in Toledo in March, showing the 72-year-old singer telling the crowd he can just end the show when someone in the audience yelled at him to stop talking and, quote, play some music. When he was telling stories in between songs, the Daily Mail reported. Let's take a look one more time. That was just the end of the clip that we started off the video with. Let's take a look at the video as a whole right here.
Well, I shouldn't have said that, because here came that little arthritic finger right in my face, and she went, "It's just like you, buddy, to be a smart aleck when I'm talking to Jesus." Then it got real quiet.
Did you hear that? Somebody in the audience said something to the effect of, if you played some music.
What do you think I've been doing, you cocksucker?
John Cougar Mellencamp comes back.
Now, here's the thing, man. You don't know me. You don't fucking know me. Hey, Joe, find this guy and let me see him after the show. Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted, guys, I can stop this show right now and just go home.
Grandma was waving her arthritic finger. We were totally listening.
The guy you can hear in that was trying to remind Cougar Mellencamp where he was at in the story, but now it seems like he's about to be a little bit unhappy with the situation.
Tell you what I'm going to do. Since you've been so wonderful, I'm going to cut about 10 songs out of the show. Here we go. A little ditty got jacked down and tonight is Tuesday in the house. You know what? Show's over.
And he continues to just storm off stage and throw a little bit of a fit there. And some might say that it was in some way warranted, and that would totally make sense. However, there have been mixed reports out of the Daily Wire as to what exactly started this trouble in general. At least according to that video that we just saw, it would seem as though maybe it was just a single man that got unhappy that Cougar Mellencamp was telling stories, just wanted to hear music. But there have been other reports as well. One report said that it started after Mellencamp introduced his song, The Eyes of Portland, by talking about the homeless problem in America and a homeless woman he met in Portland. Your tears and prayers will not help the homeless, Mellencamp sang before the heckling started. So obviously there might be a little bit of a political undertone in there. Others online claim that things got out of hand after Mellencamp's show, at Mellencamp's show, when he was reportedly talking about President Joe Biden. However, it later came out that the singer had been referencing a conversation he had had with his dying grandmother. The band and singer did eventually return to the stage and finish the show. What will be said of John Cougar Mellencamp is after all of this came out, is he said, "My shows are not really concerts anymore," he added. "They're performances, and there's a difference between a performance and a concert. Look, I'm not for everyone anymore. I'm just not," the singer continued. And if you want to come and scream and yell and get drunk, don't come to my show." Now, there's two sides to this story that I want to talk about. And the first is simply the fact that John Cougar Mellencamp is kind of an outspoken liberal. And so if you go to his show and you're mad that maybe he's talking about something from a liberal standpoint, you paid for that. Actually, there's a lot of people on Twitter that really went after John Cougar Mellencamp for this instance. And I'm not going to defend his opinions. I disagree with them. But what I will say is that he has every right to his opinions. And you know his opinions. And while you might think that it's stupid, just as I do, for an artist to spread their opinions when they're there to perform their art, he has every right to do so. And so if you like the music but don't like the artist, don't patronize the artist. And that's even if he was making some overt political statements, which I was not in the room. I don't really know. But if he wasn't, then you're just a grade A asshole in general. I'm not a huge John Cougar Mellencamp fan, I'll admit. Jack and Diane, catchy ditty. A few other songs, ROCK in the USA. There's some other ones, but I could give or take him. Do I think that his behavior looked a little petulant? Yeah, that's the other thing. As an artist, you're going to get hecklers. It happens to comedians. You did the right thing for maybe pushing him out and throwing him out, maybe. But it's just what's going to happen. It's part of the job. I mean, you've been in this industry for so long. You'd think you'd know how to deal with it by this point, especially if you're going to share a controversial opinion on stage. Like, everybody is just wrong in this situation. Everybody is wrong. The former Cougar, the dumb guy in the audience, everyone. So if you want my opinion, if you wanted it, you might not have asked for it, but if you want it, don't go to a concert for somebody. Like, if you're going to go to a Taylor Swift concert, she's huge right now, expect that there might be some liberal crap at you. If you're going to go to an Elton John concert, which I did, he might say some stuff about the gays. Put up with it if you really like the music that much. I don't actually think he did. It was a great show, phenomenal show. But my point being is, if you disagree with the artist politically, which if you're a conservative, you likely are too, know that you might need to bite your tongue if you want to put up with it. If you want to go and watch the show, you might. There are bigger fish to fry in the world, and if you really don't think you can bite your tongue, don't go. Don't go. That's just my opinion. I could be totally wrong. Do you think you're going to do something? Do you think something's going to happen if you grandstand at these shows? Let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm totally wrong. I don't know. But in the meantime, everybody, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment what you think, share it with your friends, all that fun stuff. And as always, you guys can always shoot me an email at speechlesskp@gmail.com. If you have any story I missed that you want me to talk about, anything to react to, anything like that. But God bless you guys. God bless America. And thank you for watching Speechless.